Researchers from the UQ School of Psychology have established an innovative approach to leadership development that's been nominated as a finalist for the 2017 Workplace Excellence Awards. I'm here with Alex Haslam, Nick Steffens and Kim Peters, three of the researchers who led the rigorous development and testing of the 5R program. Let's learn a little bit more about their amazing work. So Alex, why have you developed the 5R program?
Well, in 2011, some colleagues and I published a book, and it turned out to be an award-winning book, The New Psychology of Leadership. And in that we presented a novel theoretical analysis of leadership. We argued that leadership is a process of social identity management that involves leaders creating a sense of shared social identity, a sense of usness in the teams that they lead. More specifically, we argued that leaders need to cultivate a sense of us, they need to represent that sense, they need to advance it, and they need to embed it. Well, after we published the book, we went around and we spent time gathering more and more evidence, the team at UQ and elsewhere, to back up those claims. And as we went around the world really telling people about that research, people said, yeah, look, that makes sense to me, I completely buy it, now what am I going to do? And more particularly, they asked, how am I going to measure this leadership thing, this identity leadership, and how am I going to develop it myself and in the teams that I want to lead? And it was to address those two questions that we've kind of done this applied work over the last couple of years.
Nick, is there any evidence that identity leadership is effective?
There's a growing body of evidence that shows that when leaders engage in identity leadership, they are more effective. We can assess this with the Identity Leadership Inventory, which is a tool, a validated tool that we have developed that assesses the extent to which team members perceive their leaders to engage in the various dimensions of identity leadership. And importantly, when leaders create and promote a sense of we and us among the people they lead, there are a range of positive outcomes that flow from that. So team members feel more connected to the workplace, they've got less burnout, they show greater engagement, they show greater citizenship and also higher performance. Importantly too, there are some unique benefits that people get from engaging in identity leadership. So when you engage in identity leadership, those are some things you get that cannot be explained by traditional forms of leadership behaviors. So a recent global study involving 20 countries from 6 continents shows that when team members perceive their leaders to engage in identity leadership, this predicts positive organizational behaviors above and beyond those traditional leadership behaviors people might engage in.
Now Kim, what does the 5R program involve?
So the 5R program is quite different from a lot of traditional leadership programs because it involves leaders actually taking the teams that they lead through a series of activities. The program consists of 5 workshops, and those workshops introduce leaders to the core concepts associated with identity leadership and teach them how to actually work with those concepts in their day-to-day working life. At important points between the workshops, the leaders then actually take their team through a particular activity which is designed to help them to get a better understanding of the identities that their team members prioritize and also the values and aspirations that their team members have. And it's also designed to help them work with that understanding so that over the course of the program, they're able to unite their team members around shared goals and a strategy that they can work with to take the team forward.
It's been incredible to witness the development of the social identity approach to leadership and the 5R program. Not only does it have an immediate intuitive appeal, but it's backed by an ever-growing global evidence base. It's made a phenomenal impact in a short period of time, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds.